Of course there's a new Captain Marvel trailer. Hello everyone, I am Mecha42, your favorite YouTube harpy, and Captain Marvel new TV spot premieres, debuts during the Oscars. Of course there are. Of course. Let's watch it. Let's just watch it. Look at that face. That's about as far as I made it. I'm like, I gotta freeze frame that.
Wonderful view, isn't it?
I prefer the view from up there.
You'll get there soon enough, Ace.
We have no idea what threats are out there. We need you.
Walking in slow motion. Should we be seeing that?
This is your moment.
Who's that chick?
I'm ready.
Captain Marvel, rated PG-13, March 8th.
Alright, and that's the one we've already seen. They're just playing all of them. That's gonna be the person that... I was more interested in this other chick. Who's this other chick that we see? Is it here? Who's this one? Her. Who's this? Who's that? Why is she more interesting? What's her story? What's her deal? She at least has an expression. But like I said, like I had to pause this when I saw just this little image that they're using as their thumbnail here. Or she's just staring at me. My cat has more emotional range than this woman. And you know, I have figured out, I know I've said time and time again, why I think I have such an aversion. Because I grew up in the 80s. We had pretty much every movie. It was the rich, pretty, blonde, white girl who was kind of the bully, the mean girl. And you're conditioned to not like them. And then I kind of see this, and I see the attitude that matches. And I look at it and I think, this is just boring looking. Alright, let's see if they blame the fans for failing on Rotten Tomatoes. While we're eager to see Captain Marvel, it won't be very long until the Marvel Studio movie premieres in theaters. But that doesn't mean we won't get any new footage before then. Well, yeah, they're going to spoil the crap out of it. This didn't even have Goose the Cat. I mean, seriously, you need to start putting Goose the Cat in this if you really want people to see this movie. A brand new TV spot for Captain Marvel just premiered during the broadcast of the Academy Awards, showing some unseen clips from the Brie Larson movie. The new premiere shows just how fun the next Marvel movie is shaping up to be. Did you watch the same trailer I did? Well, here's how they are. They condition the masses with their verbiage here, or their wording. They're telling you it's fun because, you know, you need to think it's fun, not because it actually is. Giving Carol Danvers a chance to shine in the spotlight before her major debut in Avengers Endgame. She's debuting in this, though. Larson herself spoke about the pressures of joining the Marvel Cinematic Universe, telling comicbook.com about the challenges of joining such a treasured franchise. It was great. A lot of the actors I've known for a while, so it was great. Larson said on her time filming Avengers Endgame scenes. It was like my first real introduction, so I was able to ask stupid questions and feel like I was joining this giant family. It felt weird. Like, I'm doing this by myself, and luckily I had Sam with me, who I've done 2 films with previously, so I knew I had a pal going into it, but it felt scary being on my own and doing things for the first time. Oh, that's very millennial of you, I think. And I'm not trying to knock millennials, obviously. It just... That seems to be the generation, you know? Like, we can't do anything on our own without mommy right there, like, driving us there. That just really is the picture that I have in my head when she's like, I'm alone in this. You're an actress. You're an Oscar winner. People... I don't know. I don't know if I have the energy to rag on this. It just seems so boring in so many ways. Captain Marvel is set to become one of the most powerful characters in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, possibly able to give Thanos a run for his money, and even with the Infinity Gauntlet. Avengers Endgame co-directors Joe and Anthony Russo addressed the challenge of keeping the stakes high while introducing someone like Carol Danvers. Who what, doesn't, she just flies around and, I don't know, I just see CG, I just see she's a CG fly around superhero, right? She lights up like a Christmas tree. And I don't know what has light come out of her hands. I go, maybe they could send her over to the Star Trek Discovery show. They really need somebody just to light up the place. I'm not even kidding. It's always a concern of ours about overpowering characters because the reason that people relate to these characters is their humanity and that they're flawed. Joe told the Business Insider. And the reasons we love working so much with Captain America was that he was limited. His heart was his superpower, you know? So we're all actually aware of the dangers of having an overpowerful character, but we like sensitive storytelling, so we found a thoughtful way through it. Does that mean she's going to be too powerful? I think that means she's going to be too powerful. Captain Marvel and premieres, blah, blah, blah. Here's your ad for the movie. So, oh, and thank you for subscribing. Sorry, I had the notifications on for the video. I'm sorry, like, the media and the marketing behind this between all of these articles, like, I'm surprised they didn't take a shot at the trolls now. They just basically went the opposite route and said, you love this movie because you think it's fun. You know, I use the same tactic myself. I'm your favorite YouTube harpy. So, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's really nothing wrong with that. That's just, I'm telling you what I do. I'm telling you why I do it. I'm like the magician revealing the magic trick. And that's why a lot of these companies get so scared. And that's why they make all these hit pieces about YouTubers and trolls tanking the movie for Rotten Tomatoes. It is down to a 30-something%, I believe. Let's look it up. Captain Marvel Rotten Tomatoes. What are you down to, sweetie? What are you down to? Yeah, I thought it was like 32 when I heard 30% of the people want to see it out of 40,000 ratings. This is great. Let's view them. Got my tickets. Obviously, I haven't seen it, but I can't wait for this. The trailer and content isn't really exciting. I hope it turns out good. This is not a troll comment. This is probably not a troll comment. This is probably not a troll comment. I mean, you can't fault anybody for actually wanting to see it. I'm not going to say don't see it. They kind of sold me on it with the cat, but then I see this trailer. I'm like, oh god, and this is gonna be something I fall asleep during, and I'll just be perking up when the cat comes on screen, right? And I'll be sad because I'm asleep and I missed him, right? Can't wait to see it. It's gonna be awesome. I want to see it. I already have tickets. Now I'm seeing too many of I already have tickets. The same thing. Got my tickets. I already have tickets. I don't care what they're saying. I want to see the movie. This isn't a response to the media basically going and saying, oh, you got to show those trolls that you actually want to see it. Not interested in seeing this film. Fair. Very fair. My daughter was too young to see Wonder Woman in the theaters last year. She's 4. I was hesitant because of the Snyderverse up until that point and taking place during World War I, but a year older and she's hyped. Last week I bought her Captain Marvel pajamas from the Disney store and she plans to wear them when we go see the movie. That seems like a legit review. That really does. Like a very, very legit sort of thing. Hell, I would probably put in there, I'm sorry, I want to see the cat, okay? I'm a cat person. I'm sorry, I want to see the cat now. That's probably the only reason, and to show you guys and tell you, to give you guys a review. God, words. It is 4:21 a.m. by the way. Looks boring and predictable. That is definitely my assessment. It looks boring and predictable. It's a superhero origin story. We already saw the most exciting parts with, she punches an old lady. She chases down a guy in khakis, which is kind of unintentionally hilarious. And you know what? I'm in Colorado. It might be a fun place and way to see Captain Marvel. That might make it watchable. Being in Colorado, as it were. Looking for this movie as it ushers in a fresh new chapter for the MCU. And who paid you to write that? Because that is an advertisement and a half. Looks fantastic. Brie Larson will set a new standard for the MCU. Meh, looks super boring. Possibly gonna pass on this one. The MCU Juggernaut is awe-inspiring. Count me in. Oh, if they brought in Juggernaut. No. I actually remember that one. I don't fight wars. I end them. How do you end a war without fighting in it? That line says it all. No thanks. No, as a Babylon 5 fan, Never start a fight, but always end it. That is me. That is my philosophy on life. You never start a fight, but you always end it. And I gotta call out the media on a lot of this Captain Marvel Rotten Tomatoes score trolling, but thank you guys so much for taking a little sidetrack over to the Rotten Tomatoes scores. I think they're kind of fascinating that they're still trying to spin the narrative that people are giving bad reviews. No, they're giving their honest opinion based on the commercials we've been given for it. And this last commercial, I have to agree with it looks boring and predictable. It does, given this trailer that I've seen. Tell me what you guys think in the comment section below. I am MechaRandom42, and I will see you guys on the next video or live stream. Bye! Thanks for watching! If you liked it, make sure to hit that like button, and if you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next video!